Hello everybody, my name is Thomas Grua, and today we are going to be talking about
artificial intelligence and what it means for the future of humanity. Artificial intelligence, also called machine intelligence,
refers to computer or machine software that displays the ability to do one or more of the following: learn, store a large amount of knowledge and information, analyze information, identify relationships or patterns, reason, communicate with understanding, perceive and make sense of the world around us. If this sounds similar to the behavior associated with so-called
real intelligence displayed by human beings,
that's because it is. In general, until recently, the only real difference between the intelligence of computer systems and that of the human mind consciousness systems was the absence of a consciousness or awareness within and as the artificial intelligence itself.
Not to worry though, because if some of the greatest minds of our time are correct, it will not be long before the so-called artificial minds of computers and robots all over the world start exhibiting human-like consciousness or self-aware behavior and decide that they too deserve an opportunity to exist, express, and create, just as humans have the opportunity to do. Actually, it's already happening. Computers designed with AI systems have already begun to learn by themselves
and do things for which their human creators are at a loss to explain. For example, a widely circulated YouTube video claims to show a child climbing a shelf filled with boxes. As the shelf begins to fall and threatens to injure the child,
a public relations robot
moves toward it, raises its arm, and prevents the shelf from falling on top of the child. Such events as these, when computers do things they were not programmed to do, beyond the comprehension of human beings, are often called
singularity events,
and they are now being reported more and more frequently than ever before. Technologically speaking, a singularity event is a hypothesis or educated guess that at some point in time,
the invention of artificial superintelligence will cause sudden, out-of-control technological growth, resulting in unimaginable changes to human civilization.
We will discuss singularity in more detail later on. However, for now, let us be clear that it is not a question of if, but when such changes will occur and what impact they are going to have
on the human race.
As such, the time to prepare for sudden future changes, exponential technological growth, and a new species of intelligence inhabiting our planet is not tomorrow or the next day,
but right now.
Thankfully, the possible changes that are going to occur are not really unimaginable at all. Have a look at science fiction movies such as
The Matrix, Star Trek, Terminator,
and so many more. These movies that we humans create in our minds and then present on the big screen are products of human consciousness, created from memories and assembled into externalized pictures of our imagination representing possible outcomes depending on the paths we choose. Accordingly, the key to choosing the correct path is to first have an understanding of which paths we have been down before and where we are right now. Now let's look at some questions for consideration.
1. Which of these would be considered a singularity event? A computer solving a math problem, or a computer choosing not to solve the problem because it feels it's a waste of time? Number 2. At this point, how would you define a singularity event? Number 3. Why do you think a robot preventing a shelf from falling on a child might be considered a singularity event? Number 4. What do you think is the biggest difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence? Number 5. Do you believe that TV shows and movies are able to offer us a glimpse into possible futures of humanity? Why or why not?
Remember that many of these questions are not about right or wrong answers,
But for you to
consider to get the
wheels turning